Good evening, friends. Good evening, my students, my subscribers, and all traders watching my analysis. I greet you all. Uh, I want to apologize to those who always like to watch my analysis every weekend. I could not make it last weekend. I went to my village to solve some problems. I'm back to town. Even right now, I'm feeling dizzy, but I will try to touch some pace. So if I do not cover a lot, please pardon me. Okay, let's go. Let's start the USD card. USD card. This move has been corrective all this while, but you never can tell. The correction might not have been over. So my 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 first target is this can be with A, and this can be with 2. Sorry, with B. If this is with A and this is with B, then expect with C to finish around here. But mind you, the wave 2 or B is still dropping. It's yet to finish. So I expect some little drop down this place, maybe below this place, before we get a buy. So my idea is that I want to buy USD card when the price comes a little lower. This will be my first target. Second target. So if we see a very sharp move, then I will confirm that this is wave 1 and not wave A. Then expect wave 3 to terminate around here. Then we look for 4 and 5. So that's the card. So the 1 hour and the 4 hours is the same thing, no difference. So I'm expecting this move to continue going down, maybe towards somewhere here, before the buy will start. So it will be a very nice trade. Don't miss it. Okay. Let's go to the next pair we have. Let me leave all these indexes alone. S&P index. Let me just touch it a little. Remember last time I talked about this index. I remember I said that I'm expecting the price to make a bigger 3 waves. Okay, let me go to 1 hour. I expected this pair to come to this line, but it did not. I expected a bigger correction, that is this to be with A, then with B around here, and with C to come down here, but it didn't happen like that. It keeps going on. So what we expect is that we can have we can get a running flat, and it's continue going up. So the buyers are determined to continue buying. So no sellers are not strong enough to pull the market further down. I thought we will have something similar here, something like this, but maybe in a lower degree, but it didn't happen. So, but let's keep watching. One thing I will tell you that when you want to buy an instrument, don't buy when it is too high. So if you want to buy, my advice is that you wait when we have a good retracement or correction, then you buy. But for now, expect this type of correction. This is called a triangle or a flat, contracting flat. This is a running flat. So we wait something like this on 1 hour time, and it will continue to go up. because the buyers are in control. Okay, Nifty. Sorry, Nikkei. So I expected. Excuse me, please. Okay, we continue. So I also expected a pullback. I thought we have a big pullback. There's something like WXY, A, B, C, but it didn't happen. It keeps going up. So for now, if I miss the buy from here. That's all about the market. Sometimes you predict, you are wrong. You predict, you forecast, you are wrong. You forecast, you are correct. So I was wrong on this. I couldn't buy from here, and for that I cannot buy from here. Though not too late, but the way I trade, I like to buy or sell at around the terminal point of the correction or pullback. So for now, I'm not to buy it here. Okay, that's the way I trade. They are behaving the same way. No need of going through all of them. Nasdaq, I also expected a drop. I also expected a three-wave correction. That is A, B, C, but you can see it only make a pullback and continue going up. For that, since I missed the buying around here, I don't see it. I don't deem it wise to buy from here, unless if we get a running flat, maybe it's a drop like this, something like this. If we get something like this, what we call running flat, then I will buy. If we get a pullback from this place to make it a running flat, then I will buy, because I know the next thing will be another move up. So but for now, the way I'll not buy it from here, but if I get a running flat, I will buy something like this in a bigger form. You can see A, B, C. This thing and this thing is the same thing. Watch it. It's the same thing. So this structure and this structure is the same thing. You can see it's the same. So if I get this type of structure, maybe another drop, then I will buy. That's the better way, from my own judgment, to buy or sell. Bitcoin, where Bitcoin is moving, I think I expected Bitcoin to make another correction to end with 4 around here. I expected Bitcoin to drop somewhere here before the buying, but it keeps going up. I don't know the reason behind the current buying, but all I know, the way we trade wave analysis, we expect there is a standard correction we see before we buy or sell. But as it is moving now, I cannot buy Bitcoin now, and I will advise anybody listen to me, anybody watching my analysis, do not buy Bitcoin now, because you wake up one day and see Bitcoin below. You wake up one day and see Bitcoin below the $5,000. This can happen. Let me leave this very line. This can happen. Maybe within 2 days, you see 3 candles drop like this. So it's a very risky, very risky to buy Bitcoin from this place. Please, it's very risky to buy Bitcoin from here. Once you miss to buy on a pullback or a correction, forget it, because we may get another correction. Okay, now let me tell you something. That's what we call irregular correction. Irregular correction. So it can be that this is wave A, this is wave B, then and this wave C. We call it irregular correction or expanding flat. So wave B is supposed to be around here if this is wave A. But when wave B closes above wave A, we call it irregular correction. And you can see we might such a thing might happen. So please, to buy Bitcoin now, it's very, very risky. Very, very risky. Okay, that's my own idea. Okay. Anyway, I'll keep posted on Bitcoin. I'll be doing it every day. If I see a reason to buy, I can share with you. But for now, I don't see the reason for buy, because this move, I don't even know what happened. Maybe there is a kind of news, or somebody said something and people began to buy. So I don't treat it like that. Pounds dollar. Pounds dollar have been moving in a way I cannot understand. But I'm still expecting. I'm still expecting a big move. I haven't got to there's something I'm looking for before I talk about buying. I'm expecting a big move, something like this. Something like this is what I'm expecting, a big move. Until it happens. For me to buy pounds dollar now is difficult, because I'm not confident that it's going going up, going. No. I'm expecting something, a drop, so that I will have a kind of A, B, C before I buy again. Okay, I want. If you get another drop, that is A, B, C, then you can try and buy. But if you buy from here will be a take profit, because we might not break this very line. You might not break this very line. So that's all for pounds dollar. Pounds yen. All the pounds pays are behaving the same way. Keep going up. Nevertheless, because of the way it's moving, I am more interested in buying instead than buying. So just like pounds dollar, if I get a very big move down, then I will plan to buy. But for now, I can only sell if I get a sell setup. But for now, no sell setup, no mature sell setup. Had it been at this very selling drop sharp like this, then I will know that we will likely have another sharp drop. But for now, I will leave it like that. Though it can sell, it can break this line and drop maybe around here, which will be good. Anyway, keep watching. If you see a sharp candle and a correction, then you can sell. That is if you see this type of if this type of thing happen. Maybe you see a sharp move, then something like this, you can now sell. But the selling might not go further than this place. The selling might end here, or if it make a, if it drop and I make a correction, we might have to this line. Then if this happened, that's when I will try to buy. But for now, the way it is moving, I'm not gonna buy. But if you get a sharp drop, maybe a correction, sharp drop again, then it comes to this very line. That's when I will have the confidence to buy, but not the way it is moving now. Pound chef. Pound chef. We will likely have this type of move. You might have another move like this. Then it may happen, and before we get a drop. So keep watching to know. Anyway, if you like to buy pound shape, you can place a buy stop here. You can place a buy stop here. But I don't know how strong the buying will be. Let me even go to daily chart. Oh my god. I'm gonna go. Let me go to daily chart. See my old forecast that we're gonna come to this area. That's my old forecast before we come down. But my problem is whenever I made this type of forecast, I always expect a sharp move. Had it been I see this type of move from here, then I'll be confident that it's coming here. But the way it is moving, I don't like trading this type of price action. The way it is moving, I don't like it because whenever the market is doing like this, you may enter a buy from here before you know it will drop very fast. But I might be correct because for a long time ago, my focus was that we will have this type of move which will come around here. But it's moving in a sluggish manner. That's why I'm looking for a pullback. For now, let's focus on 4 hours and 1 hour. So on 4 hours, we must continue. It must continue going like this. It move correct, and get to that place where I forecasted it will go. So we must continue going to this type of move till it gets here. Who knows? Okay. So if you are a long-term trader, you might buy from here, then here will be a stop loss. You might target here if it can get to this, if it will get to this place. But I would like to see a sharp move. That's why I'm a kind of worried buying pound space because they're moving but there's no sharp move. Pound card is similar to what pound chef. So with this move, we can expect another sharp move. Okay, if there's any pound pair I will buy, it will be pound card. If I will buy any pound pair, it will be pound card. Maybe I may place a buy stop here. I may place a buy stop here. I may place a buy stop here. So that's it for pound card. then my take profit will be somewhere here. If I press a buy stop, then my take profit will be this place 1.78 or thereabout. So this is a corrective move. So a buy stop can make sense. Then if it keeps coming down, maybe you may find buy option around here if it keeps coming down. But in case of a sharp move, a buy stop can be okay. Alright. Pounds AUD. Pounds AUD, last time I forecasted this down move and it's moving gradually. It may not move to where I forecasted, but at least it's moving gradually. We might have this selling might continue maybe towards this area, or it may come to this line again and go up. So pound space is somehow moving in a way that is somehow strange to wave analysis, but nevertheless we can trade it the way it is. So expect more selling, at least to close below this very move before we think about buying again. So you might be getting A, B, C, and if such, then it will be deeper than this line. It must come to this area. Pounds New Zealand. Pounds New Zealand. Pounds New Zealand is good to buy because this ABC has completed, and we might have a smaller ABC. So this can be A, B, C, or it might be just an ordinary pullback. So if you want to buy any pounds pair, I think the best to buy is pounds New Zealand because of the structure I'm seeing here. Okay, let's go to 1 hour. So in 1 hour, you can see this move has already made 3 waves. For these 3 minor waves, A, B, C, you must have another one. That is A, B, C. So you must have a sharp move and the C correction like this. You must have a sharp move and something like this will happen again down here. So the idea is that if you have a lot of money that can make your stop loss far, Here will be an ideal stop loss if we are buying pounds, New Zealand dollar. So, but if we get another drop here, the risk will be the risk. If we get another drop, that is a bigger ABC, either you buy from here and put stop loss here, or you place a buy stop here and put a stop loss here. So that here. That's if you get another drop, A, B, C, then the best idea is to place a buy stop here. Then here we stop loss. Or if you want to take the risk, you buy without confirmation, and the stop loss will be here. But when the market moves sharply, then you move your stop loss to break even, at least to secure your trade, so that if you miss the profit, you don't incur loss. Euro pounds. I said that I don't trade this pair, but someday I will trade it. I don't trade Euro pounds, but I will trade it when this will happen. When we will get a similar this type of move. That's when I would like to trade. That's when I would like to trade the pounds. What do you call it? That's when I like to trade pounds, Euro pounds. Okay, so the sellers might continue to sell. Even this is 1.8 figure. If they push it down, then target here. If they push it down again, target here. If they push it below this place, I'm afraid I will lose my interest. But I would like to trade it when this will happen. And if it doesn't happen from here, it will happen from here. If it doesn't happen from here, it will happen from here. So that's how the market moves. So I will trade the pounds, Euro pounds one day, but not now. Okay. Go back to 4 hours. You can see a sharp drop. You might continue getting this type of sharp drop. I expected this pair to go up from here. So you see, when it broke this trend line, I suspected that the down move have finished. But you see, it kept going down. That's why I don't like trading this pair, because how will you get it correct? It keeps disappointing. So, but for now, it's up to you. I have plotted the Fibonacci. You have seen that here is 0.8, which is a reversal zone, but not guaranteed. So if you must trade this pair, don't trade now. Wait for it to close above here. If it closes above here, you will not have the down move might be over. If we have a sharp move, mind you, if we get this type of sharp candle that closes above here, the buy might continue. That is, if we get sharp move towards this place, then I can tell you that 70% correct, we must continue buying till this place. But if it's going to go moving like this, expect another sharp drop. Okay, that's my focus on that. Let's go to 1 hour. So you can see it is buying, but the buy is not strong. I expect this type of candle. To go up fair. Then I will know that the buying is strong. But for now, you might do something like this. Like this. Then you see another drop. So if you want to buy with caution. But if you see a sharp candle fear, then you have confidence in buying. But for now, you must be doing this type of move. Then you will see another drop again below this place. So that's why I hardly buy this pair. Okay, which pair again are we going to touch? Pounds rand. Pounds rand, forget it. It keeps going down. Anyway, it's never come to. Last time I said it will make a 3 waves, A, B, C, and the wave C is not over. You must have something like this. You must have something like this. This wave C is not complete, so I expect it to come down here, at least below wave A. So if we get the wave C to come below wave A, then the buying will make sense. From this place, buying will make sense from this place. Okay, but for now, and I won't buy from here because I expect it to come below this wave A. So that's for pounds, New Zealand rand, below USD. If the buyer continue, I expected USD to come to this very blue box, but it might still come down here. Don't be surprised if we get this type of move and comes down here before going up. So if you are buying, don't risk much, because the reason I expect this to come below this place is that wave A and wave C is always the same wave. Okay, let me show you something. If this is wave A, then wave B, you can see wave C is always 100% or more of wave A. That is, wave C is always equal to wave A. 90% of the time or more. 90% of the time or more, wave C is always equal or a little above wave A. So that's why I think that we can still have a drop to complete the movement of wave A. Sorry, the movement of wave C. So in Elliott wave and other wave analysis, we call it an incomplete sequence. This very move as wave C is an incomplete sequence. Sometimes, few times, it may not come here. But if we get this type of structure 100 times, 90 on 5 times, it will still come back to complete this move before it go up. So for this reason, that's why I'm not in a haste to buy below USD, because the chances is high that it will still come back to complete this move before it goes up. So trade with caution. Okay, this move is sharp. Maybe it might reverse from here. I don't know, but I have told you the reason that makes me not to buy Euro USD now. What I expect to happen. That's why I have not bought Euro USD. Okay, that's the way I trade. So you trade the way it suits you. For me, I trade the way it suits me also. So New Zealand. New Zealand is I'm still expecting a further drop. So you New Zealand, I expect this pair to drop further, even to this line. Oh, let me go to Delhi to see whether I have something there happen. Sometimes I make focus on Delhi, but I don't follow it properly. Okay, you might get a further drop, but it might be much. So I still expect the Euro New Zealand to close below this place. I'm still expecting this type of move below this place. But then I'll think about buying. I expect a close below this place before I think about buying. Okay. The next Euro card. Euro card. After this analysis, I will buy Euro card from here. Stop loss here. It's risky, but I think this correction is over. Okay, to be on the safe side, place a buy order, a buy stop order here. The reason for buy stop is that if this pair can still come back and close below here, your trade will not trigger. But if you buy directly and place a stop loss here, it will kill your stop loss. So a buy stop is good. I think this the correction is over. So this is what I think. We will get a buy towards this area, and before we get a bigger drop. So my reason is that we're gonna have this type of move: A, B, C. Then we drop, and this drop we make a bigger A, B, C. That is A, B, C, before we get another buy. So that's why I forecast that this correction is over. You can see the waterfall chart, the way it is moving. Whenever the market is moving like this, is a sign of weakness. So the move to go down is weak, and most of the time after doing this, 90% of the time after doing this, you see this happen. So sometimes it drops, but more often it goes up. So that's why I press a buy stop here, so that when it goes up, I'll be in the trade. Then if it goes down, I want to be in the trade, so I won't lose any money. So that's the idea of buy stop and sell stop. Euro chef. What do you have for Euro chef? Okay. Last time Euro chef, I forgot about 30. That Euro chef will come to this place, maybe break it or come back again. But before we say anything further, we like to see the UHF come to this line again. It has been moving to this between this line for a long time. You can see drop up, drop up. So I expect it to come up to this place again. Let me really go to the Elliott chart. On the Elliott chart, we can see that the trend is going down. So who knows? So when the market breaks for this structure, it will either go up or it will come down. But one thing, my forecast is that we will get a move up, then a down move. But remember, this is daily candle. It takes time to develop. So that's one thing about daily candle. It takes time to develop. But if you're patient enough to get it, you make a lot of money trading it. Okay. So for now, you wait for the either break or rejection of this very upper trend line. Okay. What about candle? It's moving up gradually. So it must going like this and get to the top. AUD. AUD. Expect another drop. AUD. Expect another drop, but gradually. We will likely get below this. We will likely get below this place. So we will likely get below this place before we talk about buying. But the way it is moving is a sign of that we will have a sharp move up. We will likely have a sharp move up. Okay, so what I'm saying is that to buy, you have to wait to know what happens when the price comes down here. And if you sell, it's not advisable to sell from here, because you might sell it, it comes here and moves up. And if you place a sell, where will you put your stop loss? Because an ideal place to put stop loss is here. So you can see it doesn't exchange it to sell when we expect the market to close to when we expect the market that the market is closer to where it will turn. You don't buy or sell that time. So we rather look for when to buy. So I even do something here. If 1.602 is broken, 1.542 will be the next target. And this is what, so 1.602 have been broken somewhere here. Then here is the next target. We might come to this place before we go up, or we may not come to this place. Not a must, but that's how the market moves. We follow it to where we see it. We don't presume and trade. We don't just presume and trade. No. We trade according to what we see on the chart. Okay. I think I will be okay. Let me still talk. JPY. JPY. I am expecting just like Euro USD. I'm expecting a clear move. See, this is wave A, and this is wave B. So to me, it doesn't make sense that wave C will not happen. If wave C doesn't happen, I may not trade this pair for long, because I no longer understand what is happening. I'm still expecting wave C to happen. and we've seen may happen in any way it wants to happen. For instance, this might be wave W of wave C, and if that is the case, wave C can still happen. Okay, let me show you something again. Wave C can still happen. So I'm still explaining wave C. This can be the W X of C. So you might have W X Y X Z. If not, I will be watching to know what is happening. I'm not buy Euro JPY because I trade waves and structures, and the structure is that wave A, B, C, and this wave C is not. It doesn't make sense to me. So, but maybe I'm wrong by expecting wave A, B, C. I might be wrong, but if it keeps moving up and breaks this place and break this place, then I'll go back to drawing board to know where I got it wrong. Maybe I go to Elliott to see what is developing apart from what I think will happen. And if you come to daily chart, if here is the wave direction A, B, C, then this move is supposed to be an impulse move, but the way it is moving is not an impulse. Impulse doesn't move like this. It moves correctively. So you might even have a bigger. Let me even shock you. You might have a bigger A, B, C. You might have a bigger A, B, C, because the way what I'm seeing here is a corrective move. What I'm seeing here is a corrective move, not an impulse. So it doesn't make sense to say that here is the ABC. If it is so, this move will be an impulse move. We see something like this happening, but the way it is moving is corrective. So I'm expecting a drop to this place, or even to this place. Maybe March, April, we see Euro JPY selling down to this place. It's possible to sell down to this place because what I see here is a corrective move, not an impulse move. I'm talking in terms of wave analysis. So depending on how you trade, but at least I'm expecting the price to come down here, 124 area, before I talk about the buying. For now, if not, I'm not talking about the buying. Okay, what pair do you want me to analyze again? DXY. Okay, let me touch DXY. It's been long I've touched DXY. Dollar index. Dollar index. Just like Euro USD, dollar index, to complete ABC on dollar index, I expect dollar index to come to this area. This is what I expect dollar index to come to this area. But you can see wave C is nearly to complete equal leg of wave A. But on Euro USD, it's still very far. So I will not be in a haste to sell DXY because I expect it to come to this place. Most of the time, that's what happens. It will go to this place before the reversal happens. So this reason alone, I'm not in a haste to sell DXY. It's not a must that it's not a must that it will come here, but most of the time it do come here. So you may think that the selling has started. You place a cell, it will move like this. The next thing you see it coming up to this place, it will now kill your stop loss and then come down. So the selling must have started, I don't know, but if I see it here, I prepare for sell. If I say here, it might move small, then move sharp again. It will kill a stop loss, which is here or here. Then after killing a stop loss, you see it down here. It does happen to me in the past. So this time, I'll be careful to select what I trade. I'm not in haste to trade whatever I see. So when I don't understand what the market is doing, I'll just keep calm to watch it. So let's move to the next pair. Which one? AUD, USD. Australian dollar, US dollar. Okay. AUD, USD. For this place, I don't know what to expect. We might have a drop, or it may continue to go from here. But in all this move, I expect it will make sense if the correction comes down at least to this place, but in this case we always see the correction move down to here, but at least I expect it to come down to this place, at least. So but we keep watching unless I see a sharp candle piercing this very red line. Maybe something like this, sharp candle move like this, pierce it, then I'll talk about buying. But for now, I expect another selling, either to here or to here or to here. But when price begin to develop, I will know what I will do. If I get a reversal candle around here, then I know this one will happen. But if I get a sharp move from here, I know this one will happen. We forecast according to what we see in the chart. We forecast what will happen next. So that's the power of wave analysis. Okay, which pair again? No need going to USDJPY. Nothing much to do there. Either to get ready for another buy. It's making a correction. Let me remove the old things I put here. Okay, it's trying to give us, it's trying to make correction. I don't know how deep it will be, but I can tell you that this is wave 1, 2, 3, so I'm expecting the wave 4 either to end here or to come down here. The truth is that watch out for this place for another buying. Most of the time it will reverse here, especially this type of thing. So this is what I expect. It will reverse around here, but sometimes it goes deeper to this place, or even to this place and this place. But if it comes to this place, it's no longer 5 waves. I'm at 25 waves. We have gotten wave 1, 2, 3. So we are looking for 4 and 5. We have gotten wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. We're looking for wave 4 and wave 5 before we talk about whether to sell or not to sell. Okay, so that's it. Next pair, before I go to bed, these two, gold and New Zealand dollar. I want gold. Let me just touch these two. New Zealand dollar, I expect ABC. So this move, I don't understand. See, what I'm expecting is I expect another drop to this line before I talk about buying. If it's going like this, I will not buy. So I expect A, B, C. A, B, C. This is what I expect. This can be WX1 to make it. This C can be 3 waves or 5 waves. I don't know, but I expect A, B, C before I talk about buying. If not, I will check again to know what is happening. If I get a drop, if I get another leg closing below here, coming a deeper, then I'll go back and check whether I'm correct or not from my analysis from daily and weekly. Good. Those who are on my Telegram chat in the afternoon, there's something I showed them. Let me look for it and show you what I show my subscribers and my students. Somebody asked me a question about gold in the morning, and I quickly pull up my iPad and show them this. If gold does not reverse this place, we may forget about selling. It can reverse this place, but it may come down here and continue going up. But if it reverses here, I still expect it to go below this place. If gold reverses around here, I still expect it to go below this place. But if it goes deeper to this place, I will be doubtful if it will continue to go up. Okay, that's it. Let's go back to chart. Okay, so I still maintain my stand. When one of my students asked me a question, so I expect this move. I expect gold. You can see gold have touched just what I showed them in the afternoon. It have shown signs of reversal, and this type of pin bar shows a rejection of area. So let's go to 1 hour. So what we see now that gold can still go below this place, but if you see a sharp candle again going up, then change you might be looking for buy. But for me, I don't want to buy gold until I see another drop to close below this place. So to me, this candle shows that the 4 hours shows that this area will hold. So if I want to sell gold now, I'll just press sell and press stop loss here. If it kills my stop loss, I forget it and look for what is happening. Gold going deeper than this, you might be thinking about maybe the wave 4 is up, because wave 4 is what we're looking for. We're looking for wave 4. And let me go to the daily. We're looking for wave 4. And the wave 4 I'm talking about, I think it will still come below this place. It will still come below this place. Though it won't happen in one day. You might still have, you see what this type of move, this type of thing can happen. See, when this happened, you see a sharp candle. Though this is bigger than this anywhere, but see sharp candles going up. People are saying that gold is going to 2,200, 2,500. I tell them until it closes above here. If not, I'm not buying. And lo and behold, it comes near to it and come down. I sold gold from here. I sold gold from here to here. I didn't buy this. I sold from here to here. I sold from here to here. So I'll be looking for another selling opportunity. So my main idea is that gold will still come and close below this place. Only then I'll be talking about buying. It's not a must that we come to this place, but that's what my forecast is. That gold is making WXYXZ. If I am correct, the wave Z will close below wave Y. Then by that time, I will begin to talk about buying gold. If not, I will be only looking for selling. Okay, you get me right. Let me go back to 1 hour. So, on 1 hour, as I said earlier, I'm only expecting gold to reverse at 1.8 figure. You see, it shows us of rejection. Though it may still go up, but if it comes up to this area, I will doubt the selling. Okay, that's all for tonight. Remember to trade with stop loss. Don't overtrade. Don't be greedy. Don't be fearful. Okay, if you want to learn what we are doing, join our Telegram channel. We request to join students group. We teach you everything. What we do here is free analysis. We don't show everything. We don't show everything. We don't tell you reason what we are doing most of the things. But when you join our Telegram channel, then we will teach you everything. Okay, trade with care. Bye.